Hi everybody, welcome to the South England Paranormal channel. It's me, Adam. So it's great to have you back with us on a Monday night vlog again. And yeah, actually getting this done on a Monday. It's almost unheard of now. It's a bit of a sour point actually because stepdad's not well tonight. So yeah, I thought I could get, so that's why I'm doing this now. So what's been going on? Well, first and foremost, I'm going over a rant because Just Stop Oil, you are a bunch of fucking idiots, and I'm being very, very polite. Today, or rather this morning, two of them scaled the Queen Elizabeth Dartford Bridge, hung a banner up, and as far as I know, they're still there. And obviously, because of the, them being on top of the bridge, the police have had to divert traffic and eventually shut the bridge off. So you can kind of imagine the chaos that ensued over that. Now, as many of you are aware, I work for a charity that provides transport for people over a certain age and or struggle to use public transport. If they've got mobility issues or need a wheelchair, that sort of thing. That's what I do. Alright. Today I had to go down to Hayling Island to pick up a couple that have been there for the weekend. Now, one of them in question has just taken a break for some chemo, so some major treatment going on there. So it was I went on a break for them. I was supposed to pick them up at 11 o'clock this morning. I didn't get there till 1. A 2-hour delay. And needless to say, I had the same thing coming back. I should have been back by 3 o'clock tops. I didn't get home till gone 5. It's just puerile, absolutely puerile. Just self-entitled pillocks that have got no idea but think it's fun to go and cause maximum disruption. Yeah, I'm really at a loss of words. Does it not enter their heads that their disruption has caused issues for people getting to their medical treatment? Some of them might be urgent. We've still got a massive backlog from people not being treated when all the COVID rubbish was going on. You've got emergency services who are going to struggle to respond to calls because of all the chaotic transport or the chaos caused to all the roads surrounding Thurrock and Dartford. It's a very, very busy area. The doctors and so on that are required to go and do their job. How many of their appointments were cancelled? Well, they couldn't get there. Do these things not enter the heads of Just Stop Oil? You people are low life, I'm sorry. It was maddening enough that I had to, that caused me a lot of disruption. But there's people out there that are a lot more needy, and you're just causing no end of grief today. All I will say is if our paths do cross, pun intended, and I'm in a situation, I will deal with you. Stopping people from going about their lawful business is wrong. You've got no right. Okay, so rant over. What's going on with the channel? Well, as many of you know, Adam from Paranormal Essex, Clever and Paige Robinson, and myself are coming together for Light After Dark Paranormal. Hopefully we can expect something this week. I'm just waiting on... I've had a preliminary nod for a place. I'm just waiting for confirmation, and we are good to go. So I will probably drop an extra bonus vlog some point this week, just to say, right, it's a go. Here's the link. Come and join us and watch our adventures. We're all looking forward to it. Yeah, as I said before, in my own channel, obviously a lot of stuff I do is open ground, which you can just access more or less any time. So it takes a lot less organisation than getting into properties, because obviously you've got to get clearance and places to be unlocked in some instances and so on. So it's a very different ball game, but hopefully this week should mark the start of our the start of some new stuff. So we're all looking forward to it. As I say, Light After Dark, we are expecting to kick off this week, and I will keep you posted with any confirmation. So yeah, just fingers crossed now. It's been hard work from the three of us, but if we can get this first one under our belt, then the next ones will start rolling in. So yeah, that's Light After Dark. Now, with my own channel, this was a bit of a funny weekend because I'm not working Thursdays for a few weeks due to my pub having a refit, so that's my Brentwood job. But what I did this weekend, I worked my Friday as regular in Putney, and I've done the Saturday there as well. So it threw me timing out a little bit on me own clock, because I'm used to not doing Saturdays and trying to get out and doing filming. So because I couldn't get out Saturday, we tried last night. There's a place that I've just been reading up on the history of. It's in the very sort of eastern corner of Essex, where not too far from where I live. I won't say too much more because I want to sort of keep it until I know it's all done and you know, we've got reasonable content out of it. But needless to say, the place we went to last night was very out in the sticks, very out in the open. And the problem we had, because it was so out in the open, the wind, for one, was causing an issue. Obviously the wind, it makes, you know, talking hard. But not only that, it started to rain, so we couldn't get into our stride. So we had to call off last night in the end. But now I know the place, I can get to this place. We're just going to keep our eyes out and we can get back there again. So there's a couple of guys that have been with me before, so you'll know them. So you will know them by the time I do eventually record it. As I say, it was a site that I thought was restricted, and it turns out it's not. Only certain times it is. So we're going to keep an eye on that and go back to it when the weather's a bit calmer. As I say, we really tried last night. Rudy picked up on someone that was there, but unfortunately it was just too much, so we had to call it. But as I say, when weather conditions are better, we will be going back, and I'm really looking forward to doing that one. Yeah, so that's what happened Sunday night. So yeah, this weekend was a bit of a no-go from filming point of view. However, tomorrow night I'm going back to St Andrews to do some filming over there. Now those of you who've been with me since the start will remember St Andrews. It's St Andrews at the top of Ashington Hill, and I've been to a few St Andrews, but this one is on top of Ashington Hill. And tomorrow is the anniversary of the battle between the Vikings and Anglo-Saxons. And we got some good content there before, Tracy, Ricky, myself. This time we're going back with Ricky, Paul, Rudy, Paul, and I may have another guest with me at the same time. She's also quite gifted. So it'd be interesting to see a different take on that site. I like it, as I say, because of the Viking connection. And the fact that we got activity the last time we was there. So this time, yeah, provided we don't get any more issues with the weather, I'm sort of looking forward to doing that. So yeah, that's the recording side of it. I've got one or two more ideas coming up as well. As I say, hopefully this week Light After Dark will be kicking off, and I'm also going to have a little nose around and see if there's any other sites I can have a little poke at, shall we say. I think what I'm going to try and do is do a bit of an east to west sweep across Essex, starting with the place that I went to last night, because you can't really get any further east. Well, you can, but you start sinking in the mud. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm probably waffling a little bit, sorry about that. As I say, today was a bit off-putting. Yeah, so yeah, filming content wise, what I tried to do last night, we will get to. Back to St Andrew's Church in Ashington tomorrow night for a bit of filming, and from my filming perspective, I have just made a new intro, which I'm quite pleased about, because I've made it myself rather than downloading one. Now, obviously, remember the intro I had for ages was the me on, you know, my little logo on fire. YouTube and Infinite Wisdom then decided that the audio content to that is now part of a copyrighted song of some description, so they then gave me the option of being demonetized or muting. So the last few videos I did with that intro, that went quiet. So yeah, I wasn't best pleased, but now I've finally made a new intro up, and it's actually me that's made it. So yeah, I'm quite chuffed. Yeah, so that's that. So I do apologise for waffling a bit. This, as I say, I've had such a strange day. It's sort of thrown me out a quilter. For content this week, now you're really going to love this week. Went to Mistley Towers with Paranormal Essex, who had not been, or the whole, you know, the team, Brian, Rob, and Adam, had not been out for quite some time. So it was good to actually physically get out and do some content with those guys again. And also Adam's Mrs. Charlotte come with us as well. So yeah, we got some. It it was quite a fun-packed and odd evening in the same description. That's all I could say. But that is the content that's coming up this Wednesday. Yeah, we're over at Mistley Towers. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head right now. From a live, oh yes, one more. Yeah, I know I said, no, it will still go ahead, but I know I said my next live one will actually be Halloween. That I intend to keep. Unfortunately, the site I wanted to do won't be available, and it was actually Canewdon Church. The good news is I might be able to get in. The good news is I might be able to get in there on another occasion, just not for Halloween. So yeah, a bit of a downside there, unfortunately. But we're going to have a little conflab, and with like some of the people who've been out with me recently, and see if we can get any suggestions as to what would make good content. But we'll keep you informed. We've still got next Monday, and hopefully I'll be able to tell you them. Anyway, I've waffled so much. I'm really, really sorry. I I might have a couple of updates regarding the cars and bikes next week as well. So anyway, that's next week. Thank you everybody for watching. So this Wednesday, Misty Towers, and that's myself, back again with Paranormal Essex, and it was good fun, but there's good content there as well. Thank you very much everybody. Love and light to you all. Peace.